Well, I think that's all the lovely settings that we're going to get. I wanted to start on the title screen. We haven't started on the title screen in a while, and it sounds really nice. It's a good little theme. It's a good little theme. Hopefully the audio is balanced, or you're not going to hear me over the sound of, like, the hurdy-gurdy or the flute. But it's a nice little theme. I think it's a little too short. I wish it kind of went around again. I wish that you got 2 passes of it before it went into the little opening cutscene. Yeah, I wish we had 2 good passes of it before it went, but that's like a very minor complaint. First! Zeref's first! Welcome to the stream. 2 days in a row. Yeah, you are first 2 days in a row. Look at you. What are you doing? Just sitting on the Twitch page and hitting refresh over and over again? No big deal if you are. That's pretty fun, though. Yeah, happy... You're so excited for the castle. Yeah, I didn't know that you go straight into the castle. Today was supposed to be a cleanup stream, but I guess you just go straight into it. I didn't know that. That's one of the many blessings and benefits of a completely blind playthrough, is that you get to experience things for the first time. And you know, the best laid plans of mice and men. Man makes plans and God laughs. I saw the notification, clicked it immediately. You have to shower as fast as possible. Will be AFK. Alright, shower as quickly as you can. Shower as quickly as you can, I guess. We'll see if other people trickle in. I'm not entirely confident. It's a Sunday night, Mother's Day, holiday, all the good stuff. But it looks like we're doing... I think what's going to happen what's going to have to happen is that sometime, probably Friday's stream, we're going to have to run around... Well, Thursday's stream, actually. We're going to have to run around and collect as many things as possible. Yeah, which is going to be fun. It's going to be fun, I think. I know the game opens up quite a bit once you get Nehru's Pearl. I know that now because I read it on the Zelda Dungeon guide. I didn't know that when I played it. That was news to me. But I guess I should have probably assumed, because we could just go from place to place and do what we want. But let's actually start the video game, shall we? Instead of yapping on the... Alright, let's look around. Let's see our black and white world. Okay. I did completely run out of those. I'm always kind of sad that the bow is kind of like a direct upgrade to the boomerang every time it appears. I guess you can hit up to 5 targets, but it does less damage. So I don't know about that. This boomerang is tenacious, though. It chases things down to the ends of the earth and even takes bizarre turns and angles to get its targets. Which I guess the functionality just became the Gale boomerang from Twilight Princess. But at least the Gale boomerang has added wind powers, which means that you can use it for other things than just a boomerang. So it has functionality even past the bow. The power you must obtain lies ahead, hidden within the castle. Go, enter the castle. Do not get lost. Is that a possibility? Am I gonna get lost and wander forever within the dark castle of Hyrule? Okay, let's look around, though. I'm actually... And that's probably how we can leave. Can we leave right now? Would he let us? I don't want to test it. I hope we don't get locked into the rest of the game. That'd be pretty entertaining. Oh, look at that. Les Frozen Men. Huh. I feel like this might be a problem in a bit. Nice. Nice. And then our hero. Why is everybody built like that in this world? Why is everybody built like gorillas? They got tiny legs and long arms. Okay. So are these providing, like... No, they're not blocking us off from exploring over here. Interesting. What happens if we hit them? Do they shatter like glass? Do they feel pain? They are stasis. Can't strike them. Can't strike them. Sword goes straight through. Immune. Immune to damage. Immune to damage. Bow. Bow and arrows. Okay. Are very cool dark nuts, but this one has a shield. The one we fought earlier doesn't have a shield. What is this design? This is very... I think those are centipedes. I'm pretty sure centipedes in like Japanese Buddhist imagery, centipedes imply immortality? Am I remembering that correctly? It's like they get legs for how long they live, and the more legs they have, the more the older they are, so they became a shorthand for long life. Is the myth surrounding them. I'm pretty sure I remember reading that somewhere, but I could be entirely incorrect. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. Could be lying. This looks like an important guy. I think he's playable in Hyrule Warriors. What's over here? I want to look at the... I want to get a better angle at that. I want to get a better angle at that. Can I get a better angle? Yes, this looks perfect for my peeping little body. Okay. Interesting. Oh, wow. What a woman. Okay, who else do we have here? Looks like a little guard man. Wait a second. Those look like the different pirates. Hey! Interesting. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. What are you trying to tell me, Wind Waker? Interesting indeed. I knew they looked a little familiar, huh? Alright. Let's go explore a little bit deeper in here. See, yeah, this is the one we fought. Guy with big sword, no shield. Does he not have a centipede imagery? No, he has centipede imagery. So that's just a constant on the Dark Nuts. Was he destroying this pillar? Was that his goal? His fated purpose was to destroy that pillar? It's very rude. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What do you want? Alright, Drink. I need you to listen to me for a moment. The item you seek is hidden somewhere in this castle. To find it, you must find the entrance to the basement. Not a cistern or a cellar, just a basement. That feels like basement doesn't feel like a grand enough word for a castle. If I was living in a castle, I would insist that we call it something other than a basement. Like a cellar. A cellar. That feels more grand. I don't know. Maybe that's silly on my part. But that entrance has been blocked by a mighty threshold, firmly sealed to prevent evil from ever gaining access. Do you know where to search and what you must do to open the hidden way? You will find a clue in the shape of the herald, near where we arrived at the castle. In the shape of the herald? Huh? That's interesting. Oh, I'm so gonna mess this up, guys. You do not understand. You do not understand. I'm so gonna do this wrong. Okay. What an interesting puzzle. I don't like it. There's a lot of ways for me to mess this up. Oh, wow. Okay, that was not how I expected that to go at all. That's crazy. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Maybe it's not that bad. Okay. You gotta grab it. Gotta grab it. Okay, that doesn't want to go that way. It's because there's It's because there's chat. Okay, get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. We don't want that one. That's crazy. Okay. You're so right, Link. You're so right, Link. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, now we gotta get that one over here. Alright, time to walk it over. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. You don't want to go that way. Does it change depending on what side you push? Yeah, that's what I wanted. We're gonna slowly walk it over. Very good. Very good. Okay. Yeah. Very good. Okay. Do you guys see the vision? Do you guys see the vision? This is real. This is real puzzle solving hours. Look at that! Look at that! Easiest puzzle of my life. Immediately solved. Huh. Fascinating. I liked that puzzle. That was fun. I had no clue that that's what it was going to do. I hope that doesn't cause, like, irreversible damage. Just in time! Look at you! You're back! Just in time. I figured out the puzzle. It was, it was certainly interesting. Before we do that, I want to go through that door. Am I allowed to go through that door? He said I'm not allowed to get lost, but I didn't know that was an option. Ooh. Okay. I like how the bottom of the sea, like, it stays, oh. I didn't get the doll. I needed to kill the Deacon of the Deep so I could have the doll. I forgot the doll and now I'm gonna be hunted by a pontiff beast. That's my bad. That's my bad. Everything's just down here. It's just stasis. For all eternity. Interesting way to fix the problem. Whoop! Nice jump. Why? He's lanky. I'm not sure if I like everybody's orangutan bodies. It's been kind of a consistent issue for me. I don't like the way humans are shaped in this world. They're too ape-like, in my opinion. Okay, I want to see these. I want to see these. I want to see these. Okay. There's our fishwife with really luscious lips in this game. What's going on with that? There's Raru. Look at him, all stern. Oh, Saria. She actually, her art style matches a lot the game already. Like, she already fits in. That's Ganon. Cool. Glad Ganon was important enough for us to immortalize here in our stained glass imagery. It's like putting the devil in stained glass. Do they do that? I feel like they don't typically do that. There's Darunia. I'm pretty sure Gorons don't appear in this game, right? So this is our only look at a Goron in Wind Waker's art style. Impa. Very nice. She looks very severe. I'm very glad we don't have to look at her tiny legs, though. Nope, no Gorons? That's so weird. Put him back in the game. There she is. She's got her nose. Very nice. Naburu. And another Triforce. Another Triforce. The sages are overwhelmingly women, I feel. Is that... Excellent drink. To perceive such a puzzle and decipher it is no small feat. Now take the sword that lies before you. It is none other than the Master Sword, the Blade of Evil's Bane. It is the only sword that can banish Ganon from the world above. Sure. Sure. Let me get a look at what these are. Knights. They kind of look like Iron Knuckles from the previous game. Interesting. Okay. Oh, wait. What's that? What's that? Is that like a little font? Yeah, it is. Okay. It would be just a place to put a torch, I guess, to light the room. Will color return and then we get destroyed by a bunch of dark nuts? Whoop. Like King Arthur. Oh, it's like King Arthur. They lower their swords and swear fealty to me, the new king of all mankind. Oh, never mind. I got flashbanged. Never mind. No new king of mankind. I got flashbanged. Are they gonna wake up? This might make things awkward. Nice. Ganon's theme. Yep. Uh-oh. That's gonna make life harder. But we gotta go through and get them one by one. I don't like that the wings on this sword are inside. They should go out. The handguard is stubby in this one. Unless it's gonna, like, come out. I don't know. Well, now we got the Master Sword. Very nice. Iconic weapon. Iconic blade. You got the Master Sword. The legendary blade with the power to repel evil. Once wielded by the legendary hero himself. Very nice. New toy. New toy for us to play with. And love. And hold. Yeah, I don't like that the wings are in the blade. Very iconic video game weapon. Interesting. Oh, we can look at the color choices now on the. Oh, well, these pillars are very poorly placed if you want to enjoy the beautiful art of the stained glass windows, I must say. It seems like it would be a very cool way to show off the power of the Master Sword. Is to go like, hey, here's a gauntlet of enemies. He has the... Do they all have the symbol of the goddess? No, they have the symbol of... Oh, I didn't even notice that. My bad. Wait, go back. Yeah. They have the symbol of the individual goddesses that represents their... Because he is the symbol of... Don't forget to use the grapple hook to get all the treasure. Good stuff. Oh, yeah, from each of the enemies. Huh. Sorry, I'm really enjoying the iconography here. It's very beautiful. Yeah. Trapped within the sacred realm, I'm sure. That's a lot of din in that because of his tattoos. And then her with the Sheikah. Interesting, like... The pose is fascinating to me. The symbol of the Gerudo after it had been changed. Take your time, it's gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you for the permission. The symbol of the Gerudo after it had been changed is really interesting. Yeah, I'm wondering why they chose the posing that they did. The colors are kind of bleeding through into other... I don't know if you've noticed that. Interesting. Love it. Love it. Love it a lot. Very good art. Thank you for it. I don't know why you put giant pillars in front of it. But thank you for the art. Alright, let's go make some... Let's go make a mess. I'm wondering how taking on that many dark nuts is gonna feel. Oh, it's likely so. Yeah. Well, next week we're probably going to be doing mostly, Woo! Okay, let's try to separate these guys a little bit. Yep, stole that from you, brother. Next week we're probably going to be doing like catch up because we have missed a lot of items, I think. Oh, look at how quick this sword kills these guys. These guys are now like, these are our basic mooks now, aren't they? Okay. Are you gonna do something here? Ow! Stop it! He was one hit away. He was ruining me. My man was way better than I was. Better swordsman. Give that guy the master sword. He could kill Ganon. Okay, let's take this guy on. Is this like largely optional, killing everyone in here? Or do you have to kill everyone to prove that you're the true master of the sword? Hey, man. Helm splitter. Nice. So he keeps his cool shield. But he loses his sword. Oh! He can pick up... He can pick up the Naginata that the Moblins use? That's actually really neat. I didn't know that. Bye. Are you dead? Maybe should have hit him with the, Oh! Maybe that's how. Like, you can't leave until all the monsters are defeated because it actually closes you off. That would be pretty neat. Let me check. Best viewers on Deal So Online! This is a different one. Did the Russians get blasted? Did the Russians get blasted with the nether beam and now their best viewers site is dead? Are they taking them down faster, or are there just like 19 trillion bot farm bots? I don't know. Bro. He killed his friend. I don't know if I get the skull necklace from that guy. Ow. He killed that guy too. This is the US competition? Ah, I see. This bot is the US competition to the Russian bot farms. I see. I see. Well, you know what they say. Support USA businesses. Support American business. Get bot farms from here. Not foreign business. Not foreign bot farms. We support American botting. Thank you very much. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Whoa! Wait. Now we get to look at these portraits, but with color. With the color of the new world. It seems like they finally invented color. And now we get to enjoy it. Have you ever noticed this, Zareth? That these guys look a lot like the, her pirate crew? Tetra's crew? I was pleasantly surprised. I thought that was really fun. And then you can play as that guy in Hyrule Warriors. You can. I did not notice it's cool though. Yeah, it is cool. They look a lot like the, he even has, oh, no. Well, actually I do want to look at that. Interesting. What is it? So you can't leave until every enemy is dead, by the way. Oh, it's a lion holding a sword. That's really interesting, because I feel like lions are not typically associated with Hylians. You're here now! Welcome! We're looking at all the environmental details of Hyrule Castle. I'm stopping to notice every single detail, so... Sorry. That looks like a fleur-de-lis. Vaguely. It looks like a fleur-de-lis mixed with a baba bud. That's actually... If that was intentional, that's amazing. I would be really excited if they were like, we need to have the fleur-de-lis because, you know, European royalty, but let's make it a Baba Bud. That would be so cool. I don't know if that was on purpose, but if it was, hats off to them. If it was on accident, I'm making it that way now. I'm gonna show you some of the other stuff we saw, in Thafin, because I think you'd appreciate it. I think you would appreciate it. Oh, we're not allowed back down. Never mind. Never mind, sorry. But I can show you this. Look at him. So dour. Do you think this was concept art? Do you think this was concept art that they were like, yeah, just put it in the castle? That's what they did in Dark Souls. A lot of the portraits are just concept art. And then let's go over to the other side. Hello, Crest of Hylia. Shush. There's our princess. And then there's, look at who she's surrounded with. Hubba, hubba. Wow. She's surrounded with, men who happen to look like Tetra's pirate crew. Yep. He hits people with boats and Hyrule Warriors. That he does. That he does. Alright, let's see what we got over here. We have to kill all these dark nuts and enemies in order to go anywhere. Hopefully the basement opens up back again, because I really do want to show you those stained glass windows. Ow! Are you going to hit the dark nut, or are you going to get hit by the dark nut? Nope, you got hit by another moblin. Okay. Dang. I'm trying to get them before they all kill each other so that I can get, how you say, items. I think I remember reading I need 10 skull necklaces at least. Ow! Ow! I'm in a corner! I don't want to be in a corner! Corner bad! Corner very bad! Okay, we're no longer in a corner. Okay. Ow! That punch is gargantuan. Okay. We haven't had magic use. Nice. 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 Okay. I stole his belt. Something that I discovered as well is that they will pick up the weapons of moblins if they can't pick up their cool sword. Did he just... Yep, see, look at that. They will use a moblin's weapon if they can't find their cool sword. And I think that's really cool. I don't think their moveset changes any, unfortunately. But they will pick up other things. I like that a lot. The weapon pickup system is genuinely really interesting, and I'm surprised it doesn't really come back in later Zelda titles. I think, did Skyward Sword have a little bit of it? It did, didn't it? When you fight Koloktos, the giant robot, it has a weapon pickup system in order to hurt it. Pretty sure that's correct. Pretty sure that's correct. He did not care, huh? Golly. Salvador Golly, I'm a bad shot. Turn thine back. Might have to get a little bit closer. Okay, well, we got the attention of one. It wasn't necessarily what I was attempting to do. You haven't played that game in like a decade? Bossman with scimitars in the Hindu Hell Dungeon. Yeah! More Hindu and Buddhist iconography in a Zelda game. Alright, I'm taking this. Mine. Oh! Look at him go! Okay. That armor's pretty ding-dang good, huh? Ow! That hurt. These guys hurt. The Dark Nuts and Twilight Princess could never. Oh, you're right. I forgot to grapple the thing. But I'm pretty sure we get it guaranteed from the thing after he dies. I don't know if we can get 2, though. So it would be good to grapple, just in case. Huh. Unfortunate. So it seems like they just have a flat, no, you can't hurt me until my armor is off. Which makes sense. Ah. So getting the Helm Splitter is honestly better than the Back Slice. Because then you can get both. I want the sword. We're so good. Oh yeah, grapple. But if I grapple him, I don't get to use my cool sword. Nice, huge upswing. Huge upswing. Alright, let's try it. Yeah, that was just money. I don't know if we can. I don't know. I hope the bow can destroy. Yeah, because now we have to deal with his helmet. And his helmet blocks our huge, awesome upswing. Are you dead yet? Yeah. Oh, I forgot to grapple him. And no... Oh, wait. Yes, Knight's Crest. So I'm pretty sure the weapon drop is... Or the item drop is guaranteed on these guys. No armor. Okay, I think it's interesting you can't knock their shield away. You're done. Grapple anyways, just in case you get 2. I guess that's fair. But I don't know if he can. Ow! Stop! He punched me in the face. Alright, let's see. No, no double item drop. No double item drop. Is that good? Are they proud of me yet? There's still guys in here? But we were so efficient at murdering our foes. There's a Dark Nut back here. I thought that was the last Dark Nut, but there's another Dark Nut. Combat challenge. Hi. No. Very good. Very good. Nice. Oh, he's lost interest. Why'd you go for the headshot? He has a helmet. Okay. Battle of the Fools, I see. Okay. Okay. I like his combat mittens. His metal combat mittens. He's down. He's down. That's it. That's the last guy. Open the basement! Open the basement! Open the basement! Tell him to bring out the lobster! They won't. We can't go look at the cool stuff again. In Thafin, I can't show you the cool stuff. That sucks. You would have liked it a lot, I think. You're just gonna have to watch the VOD, unfortunately. Look at this! Do we still have the doll? Did we get the doll? We don't have the doll. We're gonna have to go kill the Deacons of the Deep to get the doll. It's like the Disney castle. Ooh, wait. The symbol of the goddess. I don't know. I don't know if this castle would be that easy to siege. But it doesn't look particularly, like, defensible either. It looks kind of cramped, actually. This is a cramped castle. Let me up. I want to jump off. They won't let you jump off because they know you would if you could. Alright, let's look at the surrounding lands. What do you think that is? Are we gonna go to that later? It kind of has like Twilight designs, like the Twily from Twilight Princess have a similar look to that. Greek. It looks like the Greeks were here. Show me things that I might recognize. What is that? That's a mountain of some sort. Is that this version of Death Mountain? No? Because there's other ones over there. I'm trying to find relatable Zelda geography, and I'm not sure it's there. I'm not sure it's there, but it looks like a fun Hyrule field. Why he built like that? He built like wait. The Master Sword there has its wingies out. They don't let you explore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't get to. The barrier never go. So, is this like an inert Master Sword? Is Fee asleep? Do you call her Fee or Fi? I call her Fee. Is Fee asleep and that's why the wings don't come out? Somebody needs to wake her up. There's the Hyrule Castle theme from... Is it the Hyrule Castle theme or Ganon's theme? Is that the Hyrule Castle theme from Link to the Past? It might be the Hyrule Castle theme from Link to the Past. Because Ganon's theme is that... So that's the... I don't pronounce it this way, but I might pause it. Fi. It's Fi. My favorite person in the world. Fi. At long last, our preparations are complete. You must return to me so that we can return by the same path that brought us here. The time has come to save your sister from her prison in the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry, drink. Does that lock me into the rest of the game? Or F.I.? Yes, my fairy companion. F.I. like A.I. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. I don't like that. Go. Go, boatman, go. Slowly trundling along. Fairy intelligence. If you say so. Sure, we'll take that. We'll take that. That sounds great. Sorry, I was taking a quick drink. Alright, what's the goal? What's the plan? I guess if we go to the Forsaken Fortress, do we get locked? Okay, I want to know, are we locked into more progression? Or are we allowed to just run around now? What's the idea there? Unexplored sector. Sector 7. Because I don't know. I don't know. Now you go kill Ganon, easy game. I think you can free roam now. Well, I didn't really have much of a plan. I thought that the tower was gonna be more than that. So, I mean, I guess we can go save our sister and call it a night, right? And then come back Thursday to do questing stuff. Because there's still stuff to do after we save our sister, right? Like, how much of the game is there after going to the Forsaken Fortress? Does anybody know? Where are we even going? We're going down. I don't think that's right. That's right. Because I'm pretty sure that tonight's going to be a pretty short stream. Kill Ganon now, game over. They only had the budget for the 3 dungeon. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. I'm pretty sure that that is incorrect. Pretty sure. But I've been wrong before. What did I do to the wind? I went the wrong way. I did the wrong way to the wind. You never lied a day in your life? That is also probably a lie. But I don't know. I just feel like most people lie at least once or twice. I can tell you lies sometimes. Cotton Candy Randy of Good Mythical Morning fame. Need northeast? Yeah, but I'm heading down here. Because do you see this? Do you see this? It's a travesty. It's a travesty. We could shoot Cyclos now with our bow. You know, the bow we got? We can shoot him in the face. We could do that to him. I thought you said you were going to the fortress, my bad. No, I said that and then I immediately did something else. So it's not really your bad, it's more me deciding I wanted to do something else. I still don't have the sea chart. Shoot him, huge game changer. Is he like in any of these cyclones or is he in specific cyclones? Okay. Shoot fast and accurate. Uh-oh. You're asking me to shoot fast and accurate? Chat, can we get a laugh track going? Come on. What do you think this is? FaZe Clan? Is that topical? Is FaZe Clan still around? Is that a topical reference? Yay! Thank you for the laugh track in chat. No, go back to the Cyclone. Okay, I'll go back to the Cyclone. I need to get a map chart of, where is it? Very catchy little tune. Our little ocean theme. Do you think it's going to be a full moon tonight? Not in real life. I don't think it's a full moon tonight. FaZe is full of scammers and things, so I think they're mostly gone. Rip era of an internet. You know, speaking of an era of an internet, you know what came up on my recommended? It was a minute-long video from like 14, 15 years ago of Jack's films. Anybody still watch Jack's films? Your grammar sucks so much. Anyways, he was telling a quick story of how he met Tobuscus, right? And it had like 4 other people in it that were just like icons of an era gone by. Because it had Tobuscus, who is definitely not the same creator they were. It had Olga K. I don't know if anybody remembers Olga K. Sniper Wolf thing? Yeah, that was crazy. Not to... Guys, what the freak is that? Sorry, I'm so excited. Ghost ship. We gotta go to the ghost ship. Sorry. All plans have changed. We gotta go to the ghost ship. Yeah, no, I don't know what's up. I think Tobuscus is mentally unwell and also probably, like, actually an abuser. So, that's all I'm gonna say about Tobuscus. Oh, the music changed. Hey, ghost ship. What? What do we gotta do? He beat some women up? That's a bad thing to do. I'm gonna say out loud. What do we do? Chat, what do we do? What do we gotta do? What do we do, chat? What do we do? I want to get on the ghost ship. Do we have, like, bait? Do we have bait? Can we bait it? You need the ghost ship chart. We don't have the ghost ship chart. We can only look at it. That's so sad. But it was down here. It was down here. It was in this sector. So we need to find the freaking flipping fish so we can remember the sector. Sector 7. Fish. 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 Would you like some bait, sir? Chart will show you where it is. It moves and allow you to board. It moves. I didn't know that. We saw the ghost ship, though. That was awesome. I do want some information. And it made scary music. Ew. Oh, it's a bomb. I thought it was like a tadpole. My bad. I just saw that and immediately was like, ew, God. You ought to come sail these seas on nights when the right half of the moon is missing. It'll give you shivers, Fry. Yeah, we saw the ghost ship. We already saw it, little fish man. Dude, it was awesome. It didn't give me shivers. It made me want to go. I wanted to touch it so bad. But we weren't allowed to. We weren't allowed to. You know what we ended up watching last night? We ended up watching Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man Homecoming. And I gotta say, I think it's one of the better Marvel hero movies. Mostly because the villain, the Vulture, works really well for me. I don't know how the Vulture works in Marvel Comics, so if you're like, oh, he's nothing like he is in the comics, shut up, I don't care. I just don't, sorry. He just works really well in that movie. And I like Peter Parker. I like Tom Holland's performance as Peter Parker. I like the actual happenings of the film itself. And yeah, good movie. Well acted. Good little action sequences. Good hero. Spider's Man is a pretty good guy. Homecoming is good. I agree with that assessment. I haven't seen any of the other Spider-Man movies. I tried to sit down and watch all the Marvel movies, and I just got bored. I got bored. I did. I liked Iron Man. I liked Captain America and Captain America Winter Soldier. I liked the Avengers, and I liked Spider-Man Homecoming. There are the other two. I've heard that the Spider-Man movies are pretty good. Like, individually in each and every one of them. It's kind of like the Captain America movies, where they're just good. I haven't seen Civil War, and I don't really want to. I don't want to see Age of Ultron, because I just don't want to. I remember watching Infinity War in theaters. Oh, what do we got? This is Bird's Peak Rock. I remember watching, I think it was Infinity War in theaters. I watched Endgames in theater too, but that's a different story. Tell me, Small Fry, have you ever heard of the Golden Triumph Forks? They're here, on that island. Or at least a chart leading to them is there. Where's it hidden, you ask? Well, for the answer to that, you'll have to ask a gull. And that's the info. Civil War is good, Age of Ultron is mid. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Again, most of the time, the movies that are about the Captain of America and about the Spider-Man are pretty good. It's the other ones that suffer, right? Isn't that usually how it goes? It's the other ones that suffer. Okay. So, we gotta turn into a seagull. We gotta turn into a seagull. We gotta turn into a seagull. Thor movies? I would disagree that Thor movies are mostly good. I'm gonna say that the Thor movie, one Thor movie is good. It's Thor Ragnarok. Every other Thor movie sucks balls. And I'm sorry about that, but that's just true. No! 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 Don't hurt him! We're gonna have to go buy more pears. Oh god! Oh god! What? Go away! You know a movie you love but sucks on a... What? What movie? I love bad movies. I want it to be known that I love bad movies. I love movies that try earnestly to do something and then just fail on every sense of it. I love stuff like that. So when I say that the Thor movies suck balls, I'm not saying that you're... anybody who enjoys the Thor movies are not wrong for enjoying them. But they do suck balls. I disagree with you, but you're entitled to opinion even if it sucks. All of the Venom movies, I've heard that the first Venom is pretty decent, and then after that, they fall off hard. How true is that? People who have seen the Venom movies, how true is that? We also saw, Coco today, because it's one of my mom's favorites, and Happy Mother's Day to everyone. But... Okay, we have a Beetle nearby. We have a Beetle shop ship nearby. The thing about that movie is that it has that song. First one was good. Yeah, and then the other two are not very. I know that, Nikki, you love Venom. So you might have some bias just towards seeing your Glorbo on the TV screen. We watched Coco, which means that the stupid Remember Me song is super stuck in my head. Remember me. Way catchy song. That's how he gets you to remember you. That's how he gets him to remember him. The words just worm into your mind palace. They bore into your brain holes. And then they get stuck there. That's a good movie too. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's pretty fun. I really like that kind of like ranchero style music. So... the music really does it for me. I really like that moment at the end when she's trying to get the photo and she sings about La Llorona. I like that song a lot. You think they're working on a sequel? Why? The story wrapped up so well. Why do they need a sequel? What's the sequel gonna be about? Is he gonna beat up his own child? Because that's what the first movie is about. It's about, like, families denying you aspects of yourself. It's almost like a coming out story, which I'm not sure was intentional. But Miguel's love for music could be an easy metaphor for maybe, like, love for men or something like that. And, like, do what's best for the family and stuff like that. But I don't think that's... As a Venom lover, you have one thing to say. The part you hate is when Carnage hooks into a laptop USB to port to hack into the government. You hate that? Well, you don't want Carnage to be elite, epic hacker using his symbiote-ness to steal government secrets and sell them on the dark web? I do not know why. To me, the symbiotes can do whatever they want. See, the thing is that you would not want me writing a Venom movie, because I would do something like that. I'm like, why can't the symbiote hack the government? Let the symbiote hack the government. That's canon in the comic books, that the symbiote can hack the government? Oh, maybe I am actually the writer of Venom. You don't know me. You hate how they do technology and computers and movies in general? Well, yeah, technology and computers are magic machine boxes where you can put words in it, and when you put words in it, magic comes out. That's how computers work. Magic. Just a wee bit north of the island, I've seen a merchant of incredible girth and a monstrous pack on his back. Is that the only monstrous pack he was packing? Now, what could we do on that lonely little isle? I tell you, there are some strange folk in the world, Fry. This one was more philosophical and British, I guess. Venom and Carnage fought in cyberspace in the comic? Isn't cyberspace... I didn't know that cyberspace had a cameo in the Venom comics. That's cool for them. That's with the guy with the face, right? Does that joke make sense? Is that making sense, chat? What? Oh, I didn't pay attention to what he said. We're gonna buy 3 pairs and then the rest will be bait. We're gonna buy 3 pairs and the rest will be bait. But not like that. Mr. Robot did it well. Oh, yes, they are magic. Mr. Robot did it well. See, I didn't watch Mr. Robot because I don't watch TV. Sorry. I haven't seen TV in a long time. I just don't watch it. I know there are good TV shows out there. Starring Rami Malek, it's such a good show. Rami Malek is a good actor. I like him in Night at the Museum. Okay.
Hi.
He's not selling anything more. Sag. Big Sag for us. He's fantastic. I haven't seen a lot of his other work, though. Maybe I should go see some other stuff that Rami Malek is part of. It would be fair to him as an actor, but I don't know. I just don't go out of my way. We need to go back to Bird Peak Rock. We're gonna get that chart. And then we're gonna probably double back up and go do the Forsaken Fortress and then call it for tonight. Because I'm pretty sure that if we save our sister, the Queen movie was good and he killed it. I've heard that the Queen movie was very horribly edited. Does anybody have opinions on that? I have heard that it had really bad editing. I don't know if that's true or not, but I did hear that. I don't know anything about editing, so I'm just hearing it from people who do know about editing, and they had strong opinions about the editing. But, I don't know, maybe the editing was awesome and they're just mean. I don't know. It won an Oscar for it, didn't it? Did it win Oscar for Best Editing? Maybe that's why it got so much airplay, because people were like, really? That won the Oscar for Best Editing? I don't know what it was up against. Maybe everything else that year had bad editing. From a storytelling point of view, Venom 2 was the best of them. You have to look past a certain creative choice, though. They inverted the relationship with Carnage. I'm almost certain they did that on purpose. Maybe. I never know with filmmakers. I think one of my biggest problems with the Marvel movies and the superhero movies is they seem embarrassed to be about superheroes, which is dumb. Don't be embarrassed that you're about superheroes. You want to know the worst movie you've ever seen? Renfield. They had such a good idea and ruined it. Is it the worst movie you've ever seen? Hey, small fry, do you know about the Nintendo Gallery? The only way in there is to hit a switch that's way up on that forest haven. But the only way to do that would be to bribe one of the ghouls by putting a little bait on your head. Ah, we already did that. We already figured that out. Yeah, it's bad. Worse than The Room. I doubt that, lovingly. I mean, The Room is a disaster in a very specific way, right? I feel like there are a lot of things that are worse than The Room, but The Room is, like, entertaining disaster. You know what you mean? The worst movie I've ever seen was Sleepwalkers by Stephen King. Was it by Stephen King or just based off one of his IPs? Did he have a lot of say in it? I know that he actually hated The Shining, which, I mean, I understand because it was nothing like his creation, but I really liked The Shining. I think The Shining was awesome. I really liked The Shining. We, with my partner at the time, she made me sit down and watch a lot of those, old, like, how you say, he never wrote a book for this. This was straight from his mind to the big screen. So it was by him and it sucked. My man, I think Stephen King, because a lot of Stephen King's movies, like, that have a huge part of him and his identity, they usually get pretty bad reviews. So I'm thinking that poor Stephen King, he's great at books but bad at cinema. This sounds like the backtrack to the Deco Tree. Shining was good? Yes. Kubrick was a monster. Kubrick did horrible things to Shelley Duvall. I'm gonna hold that. Like, look up some of the stuff he did. Yeah, but man, could he make a good movie. Why are the best artists always the ones that are the most unhinged? God, they make good art, but then they just go, like, the good art is always, you gotta hold it at a distance, because otherwise like, you get stuck in their toxic personality. Salvador Dali was the exact same way. Guy sucked. God, his art is good, though. Okay. I do love money. I don't remember who wrote about it, but someone also, like, a guy wrote about Salvador Dali and basically talked about how, like, you know, boycotting and consumerism and stuff like that. Brain too loose, art shakes art shakes out of it easier. Is that a true, real fact? Science fact. Art too loose. Oh, wait. You hated Sleepwalkers because there's no right to be so boring, and it made me... It was boring and uncomfortable. It was boring and uncomfortable. That's bad. That's bad. You don't want that. You don't want it to be both boring and uncomfortable. Okay, interesting. Huh. Isn't that neat? I'm not sure it helps much, but we can do that. It is certainly a unique thing we can do. You wouldn't have guessed to try this? I don't know what it does for us. If anything. But it is a thing we can do. And that's pretty cool. Hi, Baba. Ah! Bye, Baba. Very nice. I'm just here for the yellow rupee. But it was something that I was talking about way back in. If you guys were there for the Taylor Swift rant, I talked about how, like, people are willing to forgive awful things about things if they get something out of it. And there was someone who was writing all the way back to Salvador Dali that Dali sucks. He was not a fun person to be around, and he was mean. But his art was so good that people just didn't care. And it's like, yeah, largely very true. Interesting. Huh. Can we break that with our... Like that one guy. Which guy? That... You can't just say like that one guy. There are so many guys. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Do we need to take this up with us? I don't think it'll go. I'm wondering how we're supposed to break that. Oops, my bad. Oh, wait, I think I know. We're gonna need a stick. Do these react to fire? Can we burn these? No, we can't. That sucks. Do you react to fire? Yeah, you immediately die to fire. Okay. Dead. Andy Warhol. Oh, yeah, Andy Warhol. He did get shot, didn't he? That happened. That was the writer of Scum. Have you ever read the Scum Manifesto? That was the writer of Scum shot Andy Warhol. That's real lore. That's real life lore. Weird. The world is strange. Okay, I'm wondering if I have the tools to do this. I might need... Do you get fire arrows in this game? Bits of it. She was crazy. Product of her life. I have not read the full thing, but Scum is very interesting. Bomb, maybe? Yeah, maybe we can try a bomb. It's a little too far, I think. I'm wondering if we need to do fire arrows. Maybe not. Do they go away if I do this? Oh, joy pendant. Yay. Joypin. They do. Interesting. Okay. Because I know in other dungeons, maybe we can go back here. Will this work? No. Oh? Oh? What are you owing? Do you have an idea? I'll gladly take it. It doesn't seem to catch fire like it did in previous Zelda games. Sad. It doesn't seem to catch fire. Guess not. That would have been cool. Zelda, that would have been cool. Why won't you let me do something cool? Ow, my bad. What island is this? This is called Cliff Plateau Isles. Cliff Plateau Isles. Pretty sure, like, I'm pretty sure we burned those before, right? But it's so far up. It's so funny how aggressively he throws it. Pretty sure, I don't know if fire arrows exist in this game. I don't know. We might just be at a bad place to do it. And that's okay. Oh, wait. Yep, need a tool. Dang. What if I just do this to myself? Would this work? I don't know if that's the intended way to do it. But if they give me the option, I don't know if that's the intended way to do it, but if they give me the option, I don't know about that. You can just blow yourself up. Oh, and here's another little tree man to give to the... I'm gonna have to, like, mark down every single location of those guys. I think we have... I don't remember where it was, but we found another one. I don't even know what you get for doing it, but that would be a good stream idea, too. Treasure chart! Chart with the treasure chart! The dumbest movie you ever seen was Zombievers. It sounds bad. Sorry, but that immediately sounds bad. What was Zombievers? Was it Zombie Beavers? Is that what it was? It sounds pretty bad. Lovingly. Did you watch it with friends or just on your own? Like, what encouraged you to go, I think Zombievers would be a good... It was bad, but it wasn't supposed to be serious. Does that excuse it? It's like the scary movies and the epic movie and the disaster movie and Sharknado. Like, they're all tongue-in-cheek. We know we're bad. But, like, that doesn't necessarily excuse it from being a travesty, right? Yes, and if you got bit, you mutated into a zombie beaver person. I mean, that's kind of a fun premise. I mean, I can see that being kind of a fun premise. We were supposed to go to Bird Peaks Rock, and we got really distracted. My bad, kids. We were supposed to go to Bird Peaks Rock, and I just got really distracted. Heart piece from the trees. Oh, from doing all the trees, you get a heart piece? That's cute. I like that. The little Koroks give you a little... Okay, we can make this easier. I like how I said I was gonna go to the Forsaken Fortress to save my sister, and we've done like 30 minutes of exploring the ocean. That's how this game gets you, huh? That's how this game gets you. Did you ever talk about Ghost Shark? All I remember Zombievers was watching it at like 14. There being a nude scene. Maybe that's why you think it wasn't that bad. Maybe your teenaged brain was like, boobs. Good movie then. Maybe. I don't know. That's really funny though. Oh man. It seems pretty funny though. Yeah, I've never seen it. I don't know. I don't go out of my way to watch like anything, I guess. I was about to say like movies, but I don't watch TV. I don't watch movies. Titties made a quality movie at 14. That's probably really true. Isn't that why those, like, sex comedies were so big in the 80s and the 90s? Isn't that why everybody was like, oh, Fast Times at Ridgemont High? I feel like that's movie history. They don't do that much anymore, right? Didn't those die? Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter? No boobs, but surprisingly good. What? Lincoln never takes his shirt off? We never get a shirtless Lincoln scene? Then it's not good. I'm sorry. It's not good if there's no shirtless Lincoln scene. Okay. Alright. This one's gonna be the true test. Ghost Shark is a bad movie, featured a no-name cast that had fun. Good. I'm glad they had fun. You appreciate... yeah, see, bad movies are way more fun when they're not doing a wink at the eye like, oh, isn't this such a bad film? It's like, shut up. You made it bad on purpose. You suck. You know what I mean? It's like, bad movies are way more fun when they go out of their way to make a movie. That one's hard to hit. We're gonna try again a couple more shots. Okay, that's not working. I wish I had the Hawkeye thing from Twilight Princess. I'm gonna keep mentioning Twilight Princess to everyone who gets annoyed for me mentioning Twilight Princess every single time. Maybe firing a little bit too early. Arrow can go faster than I expect. Not that fast, though. It's just a matter of timing and aim. Two things that I notoriously do not have. It's the best IMO. Keep mentioning it. Yeah, I really like that game. I did not know that there was only one game between Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild. There's one game. It is Link Between Worlds, a game that I have never played. Man, this is not working out. I might have to just leave this guy be and hope for the best. Oh, no, we're good. Hit him. We're fine. We're fine. We worked it out. Between Worlds was fun. You don't hate Willy's Wonderland, but they could have cut the B-plot. And I have no clue what a Willy's Wonderland is. You're speaking foreign words to me. What is Willy's Wonderland? Did some of them respawn? Do I have a time limit to how long I'm bird? Or is it until... Oh, well, I suck. Is it only until, they get hit? What is Willy's Wonderland? Oh, this one was already hit. Willy's Wonderland is a FNAF-inspired movie where Nicolas Cage is... Oh, that didn't work. Oh, did I hit one with the bow on accident? Or was that earlier bird antics? Is he gonna be a problem? Yeah, one was invisible from my spot. FNAF-inspired movie. I watched the FNAF movie. I have to say, I didn't like it. I thought it was pretty bad. Sorry to everyone who loved the FNAF movie. I thought it was pretty bad. Oh, God. We gotta come back round. Don't do it. 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 I'm a nice little guy. I'm a nice little bird, and I'm here to steal your fries. Don't do it! He's gonna have to die. We're gonna have to see if we can get a better angle on him. He has no lines, and he literally just beats up the animatronics. Nicolas Cage is a security guard. Nicolas Cage just really accepts any role, huh? That's what he does? He accepts any role? Got it. Not a problem. Not a problem anymore. FNAF was mid. Matthew Lillard was good. That he was the best part of the sequel. Also love Josh Hutcherson. I have to say Matthew Lillard was amazing as the bad guy. Actually. Matthew Lillard was amazing as the bad guy. He could be a... That's a really good condition, though. He knows exactly what he wants. To not say a thing. That's awesome, though. That is amazing. I don't know. Like, I was not a FNAF kid. I was not a FNAF kid. It just never... It wasn't my thing. I wasn't really big on creepypastas either, which I think was kind of like... You know, it was a natural... Kids who were into FNAF and SCPs and creepypasta. Right? Those were the things that they wanted to be in. FNAF, creepypasta, SCPs. That wasn't me. The amazing part is he gave the best performance on it. And you know, Nicolas Cage needs to remind people every now and then that he can act. Like, he is capable of acting. He can do that every now and then. And, he was in that movie. I have seen Mom and Dad. Has anyone seen Mom and Dad? That's a Nicolas Cage movie, now that we're talking about him. Has anyone seen that movie where all the moms and dads of the world try to kill all their children? And it's like this horror movie. It has a meme. It has a meme from it that people probably have seen. Alright. This is a big deal. Yeah, this is a cool island. A lot of this stuff is really cool. Triforce chart. If you can't read it yourself, so you'll have to decipher it somewhere. Interesting. Interesting. Very cool. Are we gonna get the true ending? Except the nameless cop. He gave a good performance for a no-name extra. Unfortunate that... Is he actually credited as the nameless cop? Is that like his credit? Nameless cop? That's unfortunate. You know, I was thinking, actually, because Sir Christopher Lee said something that I really agree with. I love acting. I love performing. I'm doing a stage show right now, and I love doing it so much. I love theater acting. And one of the guys in my last show, you know, he kept talking about how he had like 40 years of experience, and he has more stage experience than like all of the actors here combined, and he has done, you know, hundreds of shows, and, you know, acting is his life. And, you know, you could tell that he had been doing this for a long time, but he was just like wholly and consummately unprofessional. And I was like, why are you going to talk about how, like, awesome your life is, and how much acting you've done, and how many shows you've been in, and then just, like, not know where your lines are, not know when you're supposed to come on the stage? Like, what's up with that? And then it kind of, like, dawned. My sister was the stage manager of that show, and she was like, he thinks it's beneath him. He thinks that what we're doing here is beneath him. So he's not going to try or give his best shot to it because he thinks he doesn't, like, need to. He's better than this show, so it doesn't deserve his best. He literally said he was a few weeks away from retirement so he can be a stay-at-home dad for his 3 kids. His name never said me. He explicitly said he was just there to die in the 3rd act. Wait, who did that? I can't say their name. I can't say their name. But it was one of the guys in my last show. So, I was like, why are you here then, right? And I remember it made me think of an interview that Sir Christopher Lee did that. And Sir Christopher Lee, you know, had lived quite the life and was part of a... Oh, save your progress, thank you. Sir Christopher Lee had lived a long life. He was the son of an ambassador. He spoke like 5 or 6 languages. He had a metal band. He was a collector of the occult. And he had been an actor for like most of his life. He was also a Nazi hunter in World War II. He was part of the British Special Forces, so he had definitely killed a man. Tell me, small fry, do you have any of them golden feathers? I hear those things are all the rage with Rito ladies on Dragon Roost Island these days. They just go gaga over them. But the thing is, the only way to get a golden feather is to defeat one of those bird monsters. Or so they say. Yep, Rito men who have girlfriends sure have a tough lots in life, I tell ya. And that's all the info I've got to offer. Alright, yep, we'll save after this. But he was giving an interview, and they were asking basically, like, why he acts in so many, like, horrible horror movies. Just like, he was a very popular actor to ask to act in bad horror movies, right? And I mean, it makes sense. You know, he's Sir Christopher Lee. He has that voice and the presence. He was Dracula. He, you know, gives his best to every role, and he really elevates... Oh, we don't have that item yet. He really elevates a movie's presence just by being in it. And they were like, why do you even do that? And he's like, well, you know, it pays. And they're like, but why do you give so much effort to these roles? Why do you even try? And he's like, because as an actor, when you are performing for an audience. A hypothetical audience, maybe no one shows up. But to the one person that does, you owe your best performance. So even if the script is quote-unquote beneath you, even if it's written poorly, or the character is horrible, or the writing is just awful, you still owe it to the people who are coming to watch this show the best you can do. Because it's a job. Nothing is beneath you. Love that take. Fully agree. Yes, I absolutely agree. And that's why it hit me so wrong. I'm like, you have the opportunity to not just brag about your theater career. You have the opportunity to not just pump up your feathers. You have the opportunity to show off what a professional performer looks like, and instead, you're like hoping that people mess up their lines or forget their parts. And it's like, you're not an ally to the show. It doesn't matter if you feel like the show or the venue is beneath you. Your fellow cast members are relying on you. And they already you built a mythology around your supposed stage presence. Prove it. You may talk, but what do you do? You owe it not just to your fellow actors, but to the audience who is coming to watch the show. The audience deserves your best every time. That's the point of being a performer. Starbelt Archipelago. Is that how you say that? Archipelago? 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 I don't know how to pronounce archipelago. I maybe should have looked up how to pronounce archipelago in case it came into this this video game. I wouldn't sail through these seas on nights when the left half of the moon is missing. You'll regret it if you do, Fry. I'm warning you. It's not my fault if you get so scared that you can't go to the bathroom at night anymore. And that's all the info. I think the ghost ship does move. I think that's what he's saying. Counterpoint. I hate the audience and I want them to have a terrible time. I'm sure there are some actors who actually do that. There are definitely some performers who go, the audience doesn't deserve my best. In fact, the audience deserves my worst, and I'm gonna give them exactly what they deserve. And people eat that up. I do think I know who you're talking about. He looked very bored and uninterested. Did not enjoy. That's so sad. That is so sad, because the show was otherwise so good. Like, come on, man. Give it your best. Every time. Every time. If not for yourself, then for the people who paid, like, $30 to be here. You owe it! You owe it to the audience when you accepted that role. I don't know. That rubs me the wrong way. That makes me really mad, actually. I feel that in my bones. I feel that in my bones. I'm actually thinking, guys, I'm thinking that this was a good productive session. So I'm gonna end up, I'm gonna go to the fortress and then we'll stop outside there. How does that sound to everybody? So that we can end our Sunday night. What is that? Oh, that's a Dragon Roost. Oh, you know what? Let's go to Dragon Roost and give that guy a golden feather. How about that? Is that a good way to end our session? I feel like that's a pretty good way to end our session. Let's give that Birdman a golden feather. And if he rejects it, we'll just roast him. I don't know, put him in the oven until he's golden brown. It would be nice to have a larger audience for the fortress. I don't know if I'm going to get that. It's just not in the cards. Birdman golden feather. Exactly. I have been thinking about like reach and stuff like that. I'm going to have to, if I want to have actual dividends off of my work, I'm going to need to... Hey, Valu's up there. I'm going to need to actually start making an effort to grow an audience. But that sounds... that sounds awful. But, you know, it is the way it is. It is the way it is. So... it is the plight of those who stream, I guess, as a hobby versus those who want to stream as a job. Lame. Lame. Alright, let's go talk to this bird man. That was weird. Weird sound effect. I don't know how to mark it, but I'm willing to try and help you if you want. I wouldn't mind asking for that, actually. Thank you, Zareth. I wouldn't mind asking for that. I know I need to ask Rook. I want to talk to Rook about maybe some branding things. Like, starting soon and a stream ending card would probably be smart. A channel banner, like an actual channel banner instead of just a picture of what a Velociraptor would have looked like in the year 2026. Like, we gotta turn this into a high-end production, kids. We gotta actually get some stuff going if, I want this to go anywhere. But that all sounds like business, and business makes me want to vomit rocks and piss, so I probably want to... I don't know. It is stuff. It's interesting, though. It's kind of exciting. It's kind of exciting. Because it's like the idea of it sounds fun. I just remembered you could do this. In a way, I don't know. Maybe it's insane to think, like, oh, you're gonna have fun, use it, like, engaging, and yeah, it's like, yeah, maybe. I don't know. You might hate this, and you do too, but maybe make a TikTok. I am not going to make a TikTok. If I do shorts content, it's going to be through YouTube Shorts. I'm not going to make a TikTok. Sorry. I'm just not going to do it. I know that it's technically, like, hamstringing myself, but I just don't support the company. So, sorry. I know that that is not necessarily intelligent from a business decision wise, but I just don't support it, so I'm not gonna engage with it. If I do shorts content, it's gonna be through YouTube. Well, we can give you one, dude. We have 14 of them. Yeah, agreed, it's just for marketing, but I fully support that decision. Thank you for your blessing. Mwah! Hey, that's what my girlfriend wants! A golden feather! I don't know what this guy's voice was. So how many of those do you have? Yeah, well, when you get 20 of those, would you let me have one? I know she only wanted one, but if I give my girl 20 of them, I'll be loving life! I'd like to get out and gather them on my own, but, well, you know, I've got guard duty and all. Greedy! The greedy man wants 20 of them! Well, I think that's a good place to stop. We'll be back on Thursday for, the Collectathon. How about that, guys? I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. I had a lot of fun playing for you. He's gonna get some sweet Ew! What a good note to end on! Thank you, Zareth! Holy bejesus, ban that guy for 10 years, okay? Alright. Have a good night, everybody. I hope everybody had a great Mother's Day. And I hope everybody has a wonderful work day tomorrow. Stinkers. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. I always appreciate being able to perform for you guys. So good night. Good night.